topic is legal edge for the HR leaders, and I got to start it from the bottom rather from the edge. Okay, and everywhere there is a legal edge is there for the HR people, right from their selection to separation, even including HR professional selection to separation, and from their introduction to induction to the termination, recruitment to retrenchment, entry to exit. Everywhere the legal got its own role. Actually, the selection starts with the offer letter. Offer letter, there will be terms and conditions, and followed by an appointment letter, followed by a service agreement or the bond, so on and so forth. It will be there, and thereafter followed by handbook, HR book, or HR policies, or thereafter by the agreements and standing orders, whatnot. Everywhere the legal implication is there, even including. So the legal edge is required right from entry to the exit level for every HR professional. And in many cases, the thing is that mostly the offer letter is given, and I do get queries from the clients that he has taken offer, and by showing my offer, he got a better increment in the existing company. He is not turning up and joining in our company. What to do? And the offer is still open. They only say that you are provisionally selected, so and so upon joining you will be given an appointment letter. But there is no such term and condition wherein they say, so you got to convey your acceptance to the offer by such and such time. In the event if you fail to convey your acceptance, the offer stands cancelled. And after conveying the acceptance, if you don't join by such and such time, you end up in payment of liquidated damages. Without there being anything, there are clauses which are reduced in writing, clauses in assumption and presumption, clauses which we feel that whether the clause is there or not, terms and conditions are there or not, we still have a right to sue. Until unless it is specifically mentioned even. Thereafterwards, after the offer letter, the appointment. Certain cases where they say that the appointment and offer is one and the same. They don't give a separate appointment letter. They give only offer letter, and they treat the offer itself as an appointment letter. But there is a difference between an offer and appointment. Offer is a provisional selection, appointment is a permanent selection. Thereafterwards followed by normally the HR means we believe the people. Am I right? Please correct me if I am wrong. We inculcate values. Am I right? Yes. Irrespective of the person, whatever he is, we mold him to our requirement, to our culture. Am I right? Whatever he is. Then we believe the person. When we are believing the person, where is the need of appointment? Are we not trusting? Are we not trusting our own values that we would be able to inculcate our values and you would be able to imbibe such values? Then why appointment letters? It can be a formal entry, formal exit. Anything wrong in it? Do you agree? So you stop giving appointment letters tomorrow onwards. Stop taking the bonds and the agreements. Simply invite him. I am going on inculcating values, and as long as he maintains values, he would be with you. The moment he gives up his value, he would be out of your company. Is it okay to you? Then we are not sure. But still, there is nothing wrong to meet the contingency with your appointment letter. But why do you leave contingency in contingency? Why should there be loose ends in such appointment letters or the agreements or the documentation? We have a financial audit, is not it, in our companies? We do. Audit is for what purpose? For rectification. So do we audit our documents? How many of you do? Only few hands. Many. What is documentation audit? Whether the terms and conditions in such documents, be it an appointment letter or whatever the covenants in the agreements are up to date, or with such conditions still holds good as per the provisions of law, or if we go and sue that person, would we be able to win the case against them, or such a covenant which had been put in had already been struck off by the Supreme Court or by some judgment or the other. Are we looking from that perception? No answer. So justice not only be done, it should seem to have been done. Am I right? Audit not only be done, it should seem to have been done. So it appears the audit is for the namesake audit, not the result oriented, it is effort oriented. So the documentation audit is also required. I still see in certain of the agreements what they say is that once if you leave your organization by such and such time, you should not join in any other company or the competitive firm for a period of so and so years. Is it correct? But still it is there in some of the agreements in your companies. So is that everybody following that, or still I am finding such clauses in the agreements that you should not join any of the competitive firms for a period of 2 years? Even did you find anywhere in such clause that for 2 years you will pay subsistence allowance if he doesn't take up any employment elsewhere? Do you expect such person who got an experience in the engineering or the electrical or so on and so forth would be able to get in other employment? So you would be getting employment in the same field. Are we not depriving him his right? The courts have struck up such covenant that is a negative covenant that cannot be imposed. But still say that the gentleman left out to sue him. Even in the appointment letters, certain times they say that many things CTC concept. They put the gratuity in the CTC. The employee also knows who I see. Not sees that. Bonus also in the CTC. What generally when the bonus is declared? After the closing of the financial year. Looking into the financial results. How can a bonus be fixed and added to the CTC? Then they will say that the performance bonus ranging from 500 to 5,000 rupees or up to 1 lakh rupees per annum. So what does it mean? What are the parameters for the performance? On certain cases I do get, yes, he did and we rated him. He is entitled. But he is entitled for the performance bonus if he continues with us. Soon after taking bonus, after the appraisals he left, therefore we don't want to pay. Whether the performance bonus is meant for the past performance